सब ठीक ठाक है? शाबाश, वाह वाह. Welcome to Pahadi David's. Just coming back in 3 minutes. Thank you. Good, good, good. Oh, Sam, namaste, Hari. Namaste. How are you? Fine? We can make a fresh start tonight. Fresh start. I'm just coming back in 3 minutes, Sam. Just coming back in 3 minutes. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Shabash. Chamatkar ho gaya. Wow, wow, wow. Ah, namaste, namaste, everybody. Thank you. Ah, yes. Excuse me, a small connectivity problem. Namaste, Sam. How are you, Bihari? Is everything fine? Good, good. Cozy Kang, Are Baba, Re Baba. Hi, Shabash. Namaste, Sharma. Sharma ji. Namaste, Wandering Soul. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wow, all the families here tonight. All of the families here. Yes, we can make a new start tonight. Hey, look at my eyes. We can make a new start now. Hey, hey, wow, 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 wow. Chamatkar ho gaya. Hey, Ahmad, namaste, salam, salam. Ahmad, yes, it's raining heavily again. Yes, yes. Google is calling this again Western disturbance. Western disturbance of weather, you know? Yes. Wow, wow, wow. One nice smile there from Wandering Soul and Bihari. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Whole new start, yes? Wow. Hey. Ah. Chala gaya kach kach gich gich. Hey, Baba ho. Wow, wow, wow. If he comes back with a new YouTube ID, we will recognize his messages. We'll recognize the tone of the messages, yes? The feel. Wow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, wow. Mm. Who, gone. लापता हो गया लापता हो गया चला गया मर गया अरे यार हाँ वाह 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 आज नया दिन है नया शुरू हाँ वाह 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 Yes, he was desperate to be banned from here permanently. Yeah, under that YouTube ID. That's right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's good, Wandering Soul. The small splinter on the hand, it's gone. Excellent. Wow. Did you do some treatment last night to it with betadine or Boroplus? Any treatment? Nayadin Nai Suat. Suat means, what does Suat mean? Sam, please tell me, yeah? Wow. So, Hamad, it's raining heavily on the plains, yes? Oh. Mm. It's very unusual weather, all this rain, isn't it? Yes, but Google is calling it Western disturbance, so Google Lover has a lot of that's the best thing, to press hard on that splinter, especially when it's open. When it's open, you can see the head of the splinter. That's the best system. Wow. Ah, suat means starting. I see. Good. No, today no rain. We had, uh, was it raining this morning? Oh, it was raining this morning. Yeah, fairly heavily until 8 o'clock, 8:30. The prediction said then it will lift, and it lifted by 11 o'clock. Yes. Hi, Korshish. Namaste to you. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Tushar. Shabash. Wow. Yeah, we've had some sunshine this afternoon, off and on sunshine. Yes. Yeah. Yes, one jacket, just like a waistcoat, you know? That's it. How are you, Tushar? Have you been busy lately, working, study, something like that? Please tell us. How are you? Korshish Tushar, in the last week we're having some big changes on this live stream. Oh, you've been meditating, trying to calm the brain. Yeah. Do you live in a big city there? Ah. Hi, Javeer, Dr. Javeer Rajput from Punjab and Birmingham. Oh, fine. How are you? Fine? Yes, England. That's right. Good, good. I'm fine, thanks, Javeer. Good, good, good. Tushar, you live in the Tri-City. Where is Tri-City? Where's that place? Yes, Korshish, Tushar, we've had some big changes in the last week. Myself and some other viewers, some other regular viewers, we decided to limit the amount of dialogue on 3 subjects, 3 very popular, very common subjects. We know what they are. We're limiting them now. Or people can still send texts, any subject, but not too much, not too excessive, you know? And the 3 subjects, what are they? BCE, British colonial era, politics, and the big R word. You know what the big R word is, don't you? Religion. So we're trying to control that now. Yes, and it's working, it's working. Wow, wow, wow. Your Bihari, Sam is saying, Bihari, Sam is saying, my birthplace, Bhagalpur city, has been flooded. The water level of the Ganga River has risen. The Vikramshila bridge has collapsed. Wow. Any injuries to humans with the bridge collapse? I hope not. Any news on that, Sam? Thanks, Javier. Oh, I understand, Korshish, about the Tri-City. Good, good, good. I see, JV. That's your real photo. I see. Good, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, I hope there were no human injuries with that bridge collapse. Sam, let us know, please. Yeah, it's very strange to have so much continuous rain before the monsoon has started. Has anybody heard any news from Kanyakumari, South India? Has the monsoon arrived, yes or no? Does anybody know? Hi there, Deepak. How are you, Deepak? Are you fine? Thanks for coming back, Deepak Singh Khatayat. Namaste to you. Namaste. Well, I'm here in Korsani, Uttarakhand. Yes, Ahmad, the climate is cool, cool. Yes, how are you, Deepak? Are you fine? Good. Oh, well, that's interesting, Wandering Soul. Your relatives in Kerala say the monsoon is late now, round about June first week. Oh, hi, Javier. Oh, you're sending the same messages, Javier, the same messages The same messages as before. You have a girlfriend. David, please come to England. Oh, Bihari. By God's grace, everyone is safe. No one is dead. Good. But the storm has caused a lot of damage in the city. Everything has been destroyed. The electricity in our city has been out for 3 days. The power of nature. The power of nature. Mm. Yes, Deepak, this monsoon can be dangerous. People say that, I'm not sure. I see, JV, you're going to the club and for parties drinking, I see. Yeah, Deepak, they're saying this year will be a very, very heavy El Nino year. El Nino. Now, I don't need to explain El Nino. This is common knowledge now. What is El Nino and what is La Nina? These come from deep ocean currents in the central Pacific Ocean, and they can have very serious effects around the world. Um, One time, El Nino is active for a few months, then it stops, and then La Nina starts. Never the two systems at the same time. And they say this year is going to be a super El Nino. El Nino usually makes the climate hotter and drier. And if it's a serious El Nino, it can delay the onset of the monsoon and make the monsoon more irregular, yes? I see, Sam Bihari. The next storm is heading soon after a few hours. Wow. The same news every day now. Water level is rising. In this year, about winter season in the Himalayas, we had a very, very delayed winter season. I can tell you, listen to this. I have been coming and going to the Himalayas since 50 years here, coming and going. And from the end of the monsoon, October 7, last year, until January 23, that was about 107 days, we had the longest drought in Uttarakhand history, the longest drought. Drought means marad, yeah, without any rain. Then on the 108th day, January 23, we had a big snowfall in Uttarakhand, rain, hailstones, snow, January 23. Finally, the first very late snowfall. And then January 28 again, another big snowfall, you know? So the winter season arrived very late. Not first week of December, but January 23. Ah, Deepak, no, the monsoon has not arrived here yet. This is not monsoon rain. Apparently not monsoon rain. 99% sure not. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain in the last few weeks, Deepak. Not every day, but we've had more rain than normal and sometimes very strong winds and hailstones, you know? No, Deepak, you see, first always the monsoon must arrive in South India, like Kanyakumari. The monsoon must arrive in Kanyakumari. Then slowly, it works up and reaches the Himalayas. It can take 2 weeks from Kanyakumari to reach the Himalayas and all of South Asia. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it just depends, you know. No, complicated now, wondering so very complicated the climate. Yes, Sam, I can understand you're very worried about your villagers. Yes. Yes, Ahmad, in the monsoon season, the mountains can become more dangerous. Number one, landslides, just on the side of the road, on the big hill above, big rocks, big boulders dropping stones, earth landslides, yes. This is my room, just good for one person. One person, one stomach, no kitchen. We have bathroom next to this room. I mean bathing room, just outside, next room with hot water geyser. And just down the steps we have toilet, you know? And this is the middle room. This is the back window, yeah? And this is the middle door. Yogesh is living in that room. And this is like a small kutia. And inside the walls are big stones. Outside and inside covered with mud, earth, and cow dung. Now, I just ask everybody who's viewing, please stay more time on this live stream. Please stay more time on this live stream. And I have many videos you can see, previous live streams, all available. And about 80 or 90 videos, like video blogs also you can see. And if you look on this live stream and scroll completely down to the last video blogs, you'll see about 16 video blogs. You'll see about 16 English teaching videos, English language, which you can share with your friends, you know. Have a look at those. I prepared those myself, some English teaching videos using Devanagari English system for pronunciation and spelling. No new messages for 5 minutes. Are you getting this live stream? Please, somebody send me one message. Just send one short message. Can you do that? The power has gone. Can somebody send me a message, please, to show the live stream is still moving, you know? Oh, hi, Pat. How are you? Thank you. Maybe a connectivity problem again. How are you, Pat, in Queensland, Australia? Are you fine? How are things on the Gold Coast? Good, good. Just as you came, the power went. This morning we had some heavy rain. It cleared by 9 o'clock and now it's fine. And Pat, some of our viewers are saying, giving the same news down on the plains in North India, heavy rain. Pat, in Bihari's home city where he was born, they had a lot of water rising from the Ganges River, and a big bridge just collapsed. But he said there were no human injuries there. Oh, so in Queensland there you've had great weather the last 2 days. Wow, you're lucky. Ah. Still here in India, Pat, when the monsoon arrives, first it always touches the tip of South India. It touches the tip of South India and then moves up and reaches the Himalayas after 2 or 3 weeks. But so far it's delayed and didn't reach the tip of South India yet. It's delayed by maybe 4 or 5 days or something like that. Wandering Soul, he's saying hello to Pat. That's nice. Good, good. Ah. Yeah, and again, the same message to you, because I understand English very well. I used to teach English as a volunteer in Nepal and India. So I've got some good experience in teaching English in schools, but not now. And so if anybody's watching this live stream regularly, if anybody's watching this live stream regularly to improve your English, anytime you can send some questions about the English language, like about grammar, spelling, pronunciation, history of the English language, like that, yes? Just send a text and I'll answer it, yeah? Good, wow, wow, wow. Yeah, this small house, it's single level. Um, um, Myself and the other family here, we built this together 30 years ago. Uh, just simply at that time, we didn't build any toilet or bathroom or anything like that. It was just simple. And the 4 rooms, the full cost was 60,000 rupees. Now it would cost 3 times that amount, surely. Just up here, you can see this roof. Can you see clearly the roof inside with wooden beams, you know? Just above that is all black slates. The roof is made from black slates. And on that side of the house is a complete cement roof, you know? We have here, you can see, can you see here? Oh, I can't show you, it's all right. We have a small fireplace just behind here, small fireplace with a chimney, but I never use the fire. There it is. You can see that, yeah, small fireplace. Uh, People living here before used to use the fire, but I don't cook food, so I don't need it, and I have plenty of warm clothes in winter, so I never use the fire. And then that leads up to the chimney, you know. Ah, well, that's an interesting question, Pat. Listen to this. Ah, wondering soul about the value of the Indian rupee. I don't mind wondering soul. You've misplaced one, one, one full stop. You know. Currently, Pat, it's no, it's not 631. It's about 68 Indian rupees to one Australian dollar. Um, to put you in the background, um, since many, many years, continuously, almost continuously, the Australian dollar has been rising against these two rupees, Nepal and India, has been rising the Australian dollar almost continuously since 30 years. That means that the Indian rupee and the Nepali rupee are linked together, exactly together. This is just an arrangement. And 30 years ago, when we built this house, the Indian rupee was much stronger against the Oz dollar, much stronger. 30 years ago, when we built this house, um, the Australian dollar was about 35 rupees or something like that. 35 rupees, Indian rupees to $1. Wandering Soul, yeah, the Pat, you can see the US dollar, the American dollar is stronger against all currencies. So the American dollar is currently about 85 or something like that, 85 or 88 rupees to one American dollar. Yeah. That's right, Wandering Soul. And at the same time, don't mind Wandering Soul, but you 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 misplaced one dot. You have written 631. Yeah, currently the Australian dollar is about 68. Oh, Bihari, your poor golden retriever, so tired he can't walk. Oh, you told us about that the other day. So currently, Pat, 60,000 Indian rupees, rupees, 60,000 in Australian dollars would be about 850 of your dollars, yeah. I see, Bihari. During these severe storms, some outlaws are looting in selected areas, potentially causing loss of life to villagers in distant cities. Your grandfather's license rifle is currently out of service. It's jammed. I see. Hey, Pat, just to put you in the picture, Bihari Bhai, his nickname is Sam. He lives in the state of Bihar, where about 20 years ago, 22 years ago, for a 10-year period, they had a terrible, continuous 10-year rule by one political party who were very, very careless and mismanaging in all aspects of their rule. And for 10 years, Pat, the people were in fear all over the state. People were in fear, especially after dark, you know. There was robbing and looting, and on all levels, the government was very negligent and very careless, a lot of corruption, and still the chief minister of the state at that time is still alive. People are waiting for him to leave the planet. That's right, isn't it, Sam, for 10 years? Oof. It means, Pat, that at that time, the government for 10 years was hand in hand with all the bad forces, you know? Yes, Pat, Australia, as far as expensive cost of living goes, I understand it's in the top 10 in the whole world, like Japan, Scandinavia, you know, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Norway. Oh, that's it, Wondering Soul. You've got the right amount there now. Yes, you've got the right amount there now. Yeah, Sam, about my comments on Lalu, Samosa me alu. Tub tuk alu. Samosa me alu. Hey, me bira hunga. How? I know this is politics, Sam, but it's just general speaking. For those 10 years of his mismanaging rule, why did the central government allow that to continue for 10 years? I mean, when outsiders look at that story, we can't believe that the central government allowed that to continue for 10 years. Yes, Bihari, idiot. Oh, similar sort of personality to Donald Dump, don't you think? Similar personality to Donald Dump, eh? As soon as he opens his mouth, a lie comes out. Bihari, the caste voting system, yeah. Caste is another word. You mean CASTE. That's right, CASTE. Maybe a mistake from your keypad. Automated, is it? Ah. Patricia, Donald Trump has 9 lives. Yeah. Sometimes they say third time lucky. They tried to assassinate him twice. Maybe third time lucky. I support Donald Trump on one aspect only. Very, very strong border controls. He's done a lot to improve the border security of America. Um, I think that's his best achievement, you know. Yeah, Pat, in India here, this is briefly on politics. We're not digging too deep, Pat, but over here in India, half the population, let's say half the population, they vote for the candidate. How is the candidate? How is he? How's his character? How honest is he? Or how corrupt is he? But the other half of the population, Pat, they vote on what caste is he? Is he the same caste as me? You've heard about the caste system, yeah. So that's the sad story. Well, that's enough about politics. I'm not talking anymore about politics tonight. That's enough, 5 minutes. All right. Who else is coming tonight to join our live stream? Who else is coming? I'll say a few names of viewers who don't come now and see if anybody can hear my message through telepathy. Vishnu, SC candidate, where are you? Niyati from Chhattisgarh. Rajiv, quiet guy, are you coming back? A.B. Barua, Ab Anonymous. Adash, Zairo, come back please. Jahangir, website. Rasgula, Kurukure, when are you coming back? Krishna, Batman for Better. Mike D'Souza, Feku number. Joe D'Souza from Goa. Hello, G.I. Joe. When are you coming back, you people? Yes, Wondering Soul, that is right. Sometimes telepathy is faster than the mobile network. That's true. Vedant, Jung, coming back? Nick, Ultimate Warrior, it's been a long time. Vinit, Alex Ditz, a long time. Sanjay, don't be smoking too much there. Where are you, Sanjay, from Korsani? Ubreti, since 10 days you didn't come. Niraj, here from Kumaon and Sweden. Oh. Ah, the sun's going down now. The window looks better. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So please remember, you viewers, as I always say, if you would like to send more texts to me here, send more messages, make the live stream more interesting, yeah? Tell us a little about yourself. Are you working there? Are you studying? What languages do you speak there? Any special food? Like that, you know? Oh, now, Pat, don't be surprised at Bihari's long message here. Do not be surprised. This is common in the Indian big P subject, This is common in India that people have previous convictions, current convictions, or pending convictions, I mean. Quite common. Wow, Haricha. Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? But don't be surprised, Pat. This is India. We see all types of human behavior here. All types, believe me. To extreme, extreme. Yes, there's some agreement between you people there. Yeah. Some people, Pat, in Australia, some people, they say here that um, if a person did some serious cheating in their exams in this country, if someone did some serious cheating in these exams, they will be perfect in this big P way of life. Big P in that area of work, they will be perfect if they did serious cheating before in their exams. Mm. Ah, well, you can see Bihari Sam's last message there. You can read that clearly yourself. Yep, you can read that yourself, okay? There's another message from Sam. You can read that yourselves. I don't need to repeat that. Netanyahu, I call him Netanyahu.com. Netanyahu.com. Mm. He knows no limits, does he? He knows no limits. That's right, Pat. Unbelievable. But that is the big P game. Nothing is impossible. Excuse me scratching myself. We had sometimes a couple of mosquitoes get in under the door. There's a little gap, and but they're not a big problem. Wandering souls saying, hope no underbucked. Come here, trolley. What does underbucked mean? I don't know that word. Underbucked doesn't mean devotee of darkness or anything, does it? Devotee of darkness or something? What does it mean actually in English, Wandering Soul? Blind devotees, of course. Blind devotees. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it's a real worry, isn't it? It's a real worry. Oh, it's a real worry. Blind devotee, blind follower. Mm. Mm. A little bit quiet tonight, isn't it? A little bit quiet this evening. A little bit quiet. I'm hoping to have a little tour down to Bageshwar market. That's on the side of my other very, very old home in the Himalayas. Um, if you look on some of my blogs, you'll see some videos of Supi village. The Supi, which is in Bageshwar district, not another Supi village, but Supi village in Bageshwar district. Just I must visit one office there. So in the morning, if the weather's not wet, then I'll go down there, you know. Today, Wandering Soul, we had some very famous Pahari beans, Pahari dal. You know, down on the plains in Hindi, I think they call kurti ki dal. Up here we call got ki dal. It has a lot of heat in it, but if you crush up the beans while they're still soft, crush them up into more of a liquid. I think you say in Hindi, dubka, yeah, we say here dubuk. Well, I had some of that, and the usual 6 or 7 multi-grain paratha, fried bread, and some joli, hot curd soup, and some cucumber salad, and some mixed vegetables also, very nice. Yeah, I finished my lunch about 3:30. Oh, hi, Rosie. How are you? Nice to see your name, Rosie Burgundy. I got a message through Bihari Bhai, Sam, last night towards the end of the live stream, about 11 o'clock. And I tried, Rosie, to see, I've never gone on to another person's live stream yet. I know it's easy to access, but I tried 2 times, and also at the time I was very, very tired about midnight, so I failed to connect with your live stream. I don't know the simple process. Yeah, exactly. Wandering Graham, Wandering Kulti, Wandering Soul. That's exactly right. It is called horse gram. It is called horse gram, and a little bit of a strange bean because it's not used all over India. That's right, Kulti. I don't mind Wandering Soul. It's traditionally, don't mind wondering, it's traditionally spelt with a K, Kulti, Kultikida, that's right. Traditionally spelt with a K because the letter K can only have one sound, ko. But the letter C has 2 or 3 sounds. So they all spell with a K, that's it. It's also very good for keeping the kidneys healthy. It can blast out small kidney stones. It may blast out small kidney stones from the kidneys. Yep. And a very, very good tonic. If you cook kulti ki dal, gohad ki dal, मतलब यदि आप वो साबुत दाल बन जाएंगे तो आपके पेट में एकदम गरम रहेगा गरम. If you crush up the soft seeds, the crushed beans, cook it into more of like a juice type of soup, liquidy, it loses the heat, you know. That's we call up here dubuk. I think on the plains you call dubka, yeah? But on the plains, tell me people, on the plains here in India, I think people don't prepare dubka so much. Am I right? We also do the same with soybeans up here, mountain soybeans, black ones, white ones. Thanks, Rosie. I'm fine today, thanks. A little bit lazy today, but I'm fine, thanks. That's right, Bihari. Modi tells the people of India not to buy gold. That's right. Oh, I see. Wandering soul. It is a heavier dal, but when it's cooked liquidy, dubuk, dubka, then it's easier to digest, you know? Ah, yes, Bihari, Sam, everybody can read his message. You can read yourselves his message, how he's running the government. And Bihari has sent a very, very strong comment on his method of governing, you know? Ah, I'm just resting my eyes from the screen. Ah, hmm. If somebody can tell me, I did look on YouTube last night how to access your channel, Rosie, but I just couldn't connect with the information at the time. Maybe can somebody tell me here in a few lines how do I access Rosie's live stream? Rosie starts streaming at 11 p.m., about 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. You other lovely people may be interested to give Rosie Burgundy some support on her new live stream, yeah? Maybe somebody can tell me in simple language how I can access that live stream. Thanks, Rose. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's just how do I access it? That's all. Yes, Pat. Well, currently we're having some special food. As I said yesterday, our 5 members of our immediate family, not living here now, but living down below in big cities, you know, better work opportunities, better education for the kids. They're staying here for 1 week. So we're, she's cooking some food for them that they can remember. And, well, Pat, two of the family include females. So they're helping her out too, you know. And also, Pat, at the moment with the Iran conflict and everything, gas is much more expensive here. So um, when we've got more people eating, they also light a fire in the kitchen. They're using wood. There's a ton of wood here. It's a big property, a ton of wood, Pat, plenty of pine trees, which were introduced by the British a few hundred years ago for profit, but are devastating for the climate. And plenty of oak trees also, Pat, oak trees. But not oak trees you know there on sea level, not the big thick oak trees like you see in Australia, Europe, North America. These are mountain oak, which are the size of the tree is smaller, and they're not so tall, you know. Plenty of firewood here, plenty, more than enough. If you walk here on this property from the eastern side to the western side, it takes you 20 minutes if you're walking a good speed. And from the southern side to the northern side, the same, about 20 minutes to walk across the property. This was bought by the original patriarchs of the two families, 110, 120 years ago. The main family, he was like a local big authority figure. Pat, I don't know if you understand, like district magistrate. The original patriarch of the main family. And in those days, 120 years ago, 100 years ago, the roads were very, very rough. They used to ride around in very primitive jeeps, you know, but they were well made for the motor roads with quite good suspension. Oh, I've missed a couple of messages here. Rosie, who's Ruben? Or are you on another live stream at the same time? Yes, Wandering Soul, it is relaxed here today, nice relaxed atmosphere, no intensive, obsessive messaging. It is just like weekend, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it is the weekend, of course, it's Sunday. Oh. Thanks, Rosie. Please leave that comment this evening if you can. I want to join your live stream as soon as possible. Good, good. Thanks, Bihari. Yeah, you can understand my I've never joined another live stream before. I only know how to work from this side, you know. That's right, Wandering Soul, you can help out in this process. I'm not a young Muruga. Careful with that language. Yeah, I'm not a young Muruga anymore, so I need extra instructions, especially when I'm doing something for the first time, you know. At At Rosie Burgundy, youtube.com. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, I see. youtube.com/at Rosie Burgundy. Oh, I've got it back to front. Good, good, good. Oh. Oh, was that interesting, Pat? Good, good. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Pat. When the British were here, um, they, for profit, does that sound familiar? For high profit, they planted hundreds of thousands of pine trees, and then they exported back to Britain and Europe for huge, huge profits. Tons and tons of pine resin, yeah, that's got several uses, and a lot of pine wood, which is a rather handsome wood, and still rather popular now for building tables, chairs, door frames, window frames, like that, you know. Oh, thanks, Rosie. Thanks, Rosie. I hope, Wandering Soul, that you don't mind this top secret information about your name. Now, Wandering Soul, may I continue to call you Wandering Soul, or will I call you BIN? Let me know, okay? I had tried, Rosie, to extract that information from Wandering Soul, but he wouldn't tell me. But how's that? Can I call you that, Ruben? Or bit of a long story about Rosie's YouTube channel access ID. Never mind. Thanks, Rosie. Good. I'll look at that. Yes, मैं पुराने मुसाफिर हूँ Sam. पुराने मुसाफिर. Bihari. Catch, catch, catch. Gitch, gitch, gitch. Quack, quack, quack. Did I tell you last night they got a special word in Pahadi language here? Special word which I've been using a lot lately locally here, you know? Kukart. Kach, kach, gitch, gitch. Yak, yak, yak. Much, much art. These are some of the words pat in Australia for too much noise. Too much noise. Does it sound like, do the words sound like the actual thing, Pat? Kutch, 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 kutch. Gitch, gitch. Kitch, kitch. Quack, 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 quack. Yak, yak, yak. And that word in Kumani, I love this new word for me. It means the same thing. It's kukart. 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 Kuukaat. Kuukaat. Kukart. Kukart. People catching up on their sleep. Yeah. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Ruben. That's excellent. Thank you. I do ask people, I sometimes press them a little bit. Look, I'm calling you by your YouTube name for weeks and months. Please reveal your real name to me. Ah, Rosie loves your name, Ruben. Wow. So, Bihari, now you've got three names. You've got three names now. I'm a little confused. Somnath, Sam, and Bolenath. Bolenath. Ah. Well, Rosie, he may come clean on all these different names. Yeah, top undercover agent. We're thinking like that. Bambi Hari. That's what I said the other day. You picked up from me, didn't you? Bambi Hari Chilam Tayari Araya. Eh? Bambi Hari Chilam Tayari. Wah, wah, wah. It took you some time to get. Never mind, never mind. Hmm. Yes, change his name depending on the situation. Hmm. All right, well, we made a bit of a long meal on that subject, didn't we? Eh? Now, now. Oh, oh, oh. This is an old Pahadi song, this one. He's saying, don't make kutch kutch. There's enough money in the box. Don't make kutch kutch and gitch gitch. There's enough money in the box. Don't make kutch kutch. Don't make kutch kutch. Our luck has changed. Don't make gitch gitch. There's enough kitchery in the pot. The tune goes like this. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing tonight now, isn't it? Without the obsessive messenger. But you can tell that I'm still thinking about him, and I'm still missing him. There's a little gap, a little hole in the live stream tonight, but we'll get used to it very, very quickly, very quickly. My prediction is that who is going to come back soon under another alias, another alias, another name. Hey? Thanks, Rosie, Wandering Soul. That's okay. Just drop the 50 rupees Guru Dakshina to me anytime, okay? That's all right. Now, oh, this is one of those favourite tunes. Would you like me to play a little of um, this tune? Remember this tune from the cow herder from 40 years ago in my early years here. He used to play this on his flute, and I used to listen from a hill above his village, just not far from here. And this song was never commercialized, quite probably only the cowherder's song. So I played it a couple of times on a couple of video blogs, and I played it a number of times on this live stream otherwise. So I call it Anoka Gana Ya Anoka Geet, the unknown song. This is quite nice. This is an unusual one. Of course, on his flute, it had a different sound again, you know. One of the easiest instruments to play. One of the easiest. This is the world famous tower brand from China. I'll tell you something about this. This cost about 700 rupees a few years ago here in India. And if you buy a mouth organ, you must remember one thing. Only get it with the stainless steel and the hard plastic, right? Stainless steel and plastic. Do not ever buy one which has even one tiny piece of wood inside, because with the playing from the mouth, it will get wet, and this will affect the life of the harmonica. Harmonica, aka mouth organ. That's right. Waltzing Matilda, all right. Just let me get my breath back there, Pooran. Hi, Pooran. How are you tonight? Are you fine? How's it going, mate? All right. You having a good weekend? You having a good weekend? Hey, Pooran is the luckiest man on the planet. He's married to an Australian female. Married to an Australian female. You cannot do much better than that. Although the Indian females also are equal in their devotion in marriage. I know that. Well, I mean, I've heard about it anyhow. Yeah, and but that's another subject which I know nothing about. Okay, and yeah, how are you going, Pooran? Okay, I hope you're having a nice weekend. Good, good, good. No, it's easy to play Wandering Soul. You wouldn't believe how easy it is. You just need to control your breathing well, and when you can breathe through the nose, you know. Bihari is saying, David, when you have time, watch this video song, Roop Tera Mastana Pyar Mera Diwana. Wow, wow. Waltzing Matilda. All right then, one last time, just for you, Puran, okay? Just for you. Hi, Anita, namaste, orki, huni, najkal, Piraghatma, sab tik tak chu, sab raji kushi chu, raji kushi hero, shabash, namaste, dhanyavad, Anita, o tumor jivan sati, namaskar, shabash, orki, heri, najkal, Shiraghatma, shabash, dubuk bat, hello, dubuk, gaderi gab, alu gutuk, Pinal Reta, Pinalu. Oh, hi. Shabash, Anita. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Good, good, good. Bihari. Bole Baba. Bom Bihari. Oh, Bihari. Bom Bihari. Alak Niranjan. Alak Niranjan. Ayurvedic Manoranjan. Hey, Shabash. Wow. That's the first time you heard that expression, isn't it? Now, David Kaka, play. Your form is crazy. My love is crazy. Your form is crazy. My love is crazy. I should not make any mistake. Now, Masta Bajawatani. Wow, wow, wow. Now, now, let's just settle down a bit. All the excitement of the music and everything. Yeah, now, a waltzing Matilda. Ah, that's nice, Pooran. I always manage to bring a smile to your face. Yeah, it's nice. That is nice, isn't it, Bihari? Yes, very nice. Wow, wow, wow. It's a lovely platonic message from Pooran, a lovely platonic message. It must be because he's a married man, right? Now, wow, wow. Thanks, Anita. Your lovely message also. All right, Pooran. This is the last time I'll ever play this tune on live stream. Okay, this is the most popular folk song in all of Australia. It's called Waltzing Matilda. Waltz is the name of a dance. Matilda, a girl's name. And after this, I'll tell you the short meaning of the song, okay? There's more to come. Imagine yourself in Australia, in the outback, in the country areas, um, next to a big water hole. Billabong. Billabong means water hole in Aboriginal language. Billabong, sitting next to a billabong, plenty of water. And you've got, like well, it's just like your Indian, I think you call lota with the handle, like a steel one, a white one, a steel one with a lid, dakkan, and you can boil water, you can cook anything you like in there, yeah? And he's preparing, the traveller is preparing his tea, cup of tea, and he's staying awake all night. There's a very, very good reason why he's staying awake all night. Very, very good reason. See this on here? This changes the sound. This changes the sound. He's staying awake all night because there's a ghost, a female ghost, lives at that billabong, plenty of water, right? She's a female ghost. She lives at that billabong, and when the male traveller is staying there at night, sleeping, and he doesn't know about this old story. She jumps on him and kills him. And this story, when the traveller comes from one side through a town to reach the billabong for the night, the town people will always tell him about the dangers of this female ghost. You stay awake all night, do not sleep, you'll be quite all right. When the travellers come from the other direction, there's no town there, so they don't hear about it. And this is a very, very famous folk song from Australia called Waltzing Matilda. The words are like this, like once a jolly swag man carrying his pack on his shoulder, you know? Once a jolly swag man camped by a billabong, waterhole in Aboriginal language. Once a jolly swag man camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree. Coolabah is Aboriginal name for a type of tree. Once a jolly swag man camped by a billabong under the shade of the coolabah tree. And he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. Billy is just like a lota, but a steel one with a handle and a lid, a duckam, you know, for boiling anything you like, dal, tea, coffee, milk. And he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. Billy is just the big pot. He's cooking his tea in there. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. He's taunting the ghost. He's taunting, you know, taunting? Yeah. In this Pahadi language, when you say taunt, they say taunt, T-O-N-T. So anyhow, he's singing this song, taunting the ghost, taunting the female ghost. I'm staying awake all night, drinking my tea. I'm not sleeping. And if you come here to try and kill me, I'll dance with you. It's a lovely song. It's a lovely song. Waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda. This is a lovely song. Just as you in India have your many songs and you sing them and you start to cry a little bit, and especially if you're living outside of India at the moment and you're singing Bole Baba Ji Ne Damaru Bajaya Jara or Hanuman Chalisa or Mashallah, Mashallah, do, Mashallah, or that lovely Akshay Kumar video. You are the most beautiful. You know, especially when you're outside of your country and you sing some great song from your country, you feel closer, don't you? Because I still love Australia very, very much. And when I play this song, I got a definite connection. And this song, Waltzing Matilda, is the most loved folk song in Australia. Most loved, you know? I hope you enjoyed that. And Puran, this is the first time I have given such a lengthy lengthy explanation about this song so everybody can understand it, you know? Yeah. All right, well, that's the last time I'm playing this harmonica tonight. I'm only joking. See that? If you know how to play this properly, I mean, for blues music, they use this, blues, blues music. Huh? Yeah, it's pretty close, isn't it, Pooran? I'm no genius on the harmonica. Anybody can play it. And once again, I'll say I've got a theory that the flute and the harmonica, when you get to learn, not difficult to play, because my theory is that the mouth and the brain are very, very close. There's not much distance, and you can connect the mouth, the instrument, and the brain very easily, you know? Yes, Vivek, I'm feeling nostalgic today, feeling nostalgic. Hi, Vivek, nice to have you today, and we're making a whole new start today, a whole new start, eh? No kotch, kotch, gitch, gitch, quack, quack, eh? Much, much art from the obsessive messenger. But I must say, in all fairness, who, a lot of what who said is exactly right, what he says about the subject of the BCE, colonial era, British, right. A lot of what he said is very accurate, very true. It's just he kept going on and on, more and more, excessive, extreme, repetitive, repetitive. He'll be back. He'll be back. Mark my words. Mark my words. Remember what I'm saying. Believe me, mark my words. He'll be back under another new alias, another ID. But as soon as he starts messaging, we'll recognize the tone and the content of his message. We'll recognize straight away. We'll be prepared. Anyhow, my last words to him were who. All the best. I hope you can find happiness in your life. And there are many, many other subjects to explore. Many other. Imagine if he starts researching the French colonial era around the world. Italian, German, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese colonial era. Hey, Babo. Yeah, I'm missing him a little bit. I must admit. Hi, time on time. Time on time or time on Pumba. I'm reading it phonetically. Time on Pumba. Hi, Ashok. How are you? Thanks very much. Thanks for joining us again, Ashok from South India. How are you? And how's it going? Rosie's very, very conscientious. Rosie is very, very conscientious and very honest. When she leaves the stream for a few minutes, she always says, I'll be back in a few minutes. She always says that. Now, now, let's look at some new messages here. Time on Pumba. Yeah, a lot of heart signs today. Yeah, yeah. We only attract the best people on this live stream. We only attract the best people. I'm not including myself. I can't say that about myself. I have a terrible, terrible, deep past history. You can't believe. My my face looks so gentle, doesn't it? So gentle and loving, but yeah, I can't tell you. Bihari Bhai, David Kaka. Another true story in the mountain forests is that travelers see light orbs in the forest at night, which lead them astray off the path. They then mysteriously lose their lives. I've never seen light orbs at night. Maybe, Bihari, they were enjoying some Ayurvedic manoranjan. Hmm? Ayurvedic. Alak Niranjan. Hey? Jai Shambhu. Maybe they're enjoying some herbal treatment or having a little drink or something. Hey? And then lights started flashing in their eyes. Occasionally, see, travellers shouldn't be walking around at night on their own in these Himalayan forests because that's the time when the big cats move around and right near the Himalayas, bears, right under the feet of the Himalayas. So travellers shouldn't be moving around at night, really. But a single traveller on their own at night in the forests, if you build a big fire, it seems to keep away these potentially dangerous animals. Leopards and tigers, if they're going to attack, like to move around in the dark. Oh, wandering soul, is there a facility where a person can be timed out for 24 hours instead of blocking? But he can always come back under another alias, another ID. And I'm betting that he will. Um, he was starting to build up a small family of friends, wasn't he, here? So there's a 24-hour. Is there? Let me test it. Oh, here we are. Put user in timeout. I see. Oh, well, that was easy to find. I just found that timeout thing on my own. Can you believe that? I just found that on my own, Wandering Soul. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes, 24 hours. Oh, this is like a bit like yellow card in football, yeah? Oh, Bihari insists on calling Timon Pumba Ashok Timosin, my Mongolian friend. So there must be some story behind that. I see, Vivek. David, no human is native to a place as travelling is in the DNA of everyone. Well, that's interesting. Travelling is in the DNA of everyone. No human is actually native to one place. Where we are living today, our ancestors were not living at this place. nor children of next century will live. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting, Vivek. Yeah, that's an original thought. Original thought. Vivek, to get attached to a particular city, state, or country is incorrect. Oh, I see. Can you talk more on that, Vivek from Gurgaon? I don't know that one, Pooran. Old keg of rum. I don't know about that one. Unfortunately, you can't sing it for me here. Not even on YouTube. Whew. Yes, Wandering Soul. I do miss him a bit. Hoo. A one-man army kept the stream going. mm. Wow. Mm. Trying to think of that lovely tune, the Hindi film song. Ah, I can play it a little bit, so don't mind, yeah? This is one of the most beautiful tunes. The words, the video, Akshay Kumar and, huh? Oh, a bit hard that one. I know it's only a Hindi film song, but I like that one. I like that one. Yeah. You are the most beautiful thing, something like that. Yeah. Uh, wow. That's it. You are a great thing. Yeah. That's right. I like very much also the is it the classic original one, Katrina and Salman. Um, great video, great song, great words, mashallah. They're only film songs, but some of them are great, aren't they? Don't you agree? Eh? Good night, Pat. Have a nice sleep. Pat there from Queensland in Australia, um, who is going to sleep now in the autumn season. Autumn season, the season before winter. Pat lives on the Gold Coast. Yeah, it's called the Gold Coast, a very world famous tourist place in southeast Queensland state. Queensland is situated in northeast Australia, north of Sydney, and Pat's going to she's 4.5 hours ahead, so it's 11:45 at the moment. Bihari, you are a big thing. Don't be crazy. You should be careful. Wow, is that in the words? Is it? Now, Vivek again, Vivek the philosopher. Yeah. David, traveling is a basic instinct like hunger, as human genes were with the DNA of traveling since and before the origin of Homo sapiens. Yeah. Homo sapiens translates as wise, wise man, wise mankind. Settling at a place, settling in a place is not natural. It's not the human instinct. I see. The instinct is to travel. I see. Yeah, I can agree with that in my life. I see, Pooran. The song is My name is old Jack Palmer, and I once dug for gold, and the song I'm going to sing you recalls the days of old. I once dug for gold, recalls the days of old, when I'd plenty mates around me, and the talk would fairly hum. When I had plenty of friends around me, and the talk would really be moving along. The talk would fairly hum as we all sat together around the old keg of rum. Wow. David, please fulfill the request of Bihari Baba, Bihari Bhai. Oh, I see. His auto translate screwed up the request for a song. Oh, I missed that one. I missed that one. Needs a small repair. Otherwise, there'll be no second live stream tonight because there'll be no hot coffee. And I'm worried. I'm really worried. I am. All right, Bihari Bhai, Volenath, Sam, Somanath, please explain yourself. Yeah, it's cold water tonight, cold water. Pahadi people don't really like too much cold water. Don't like drinking cold water. But it's nice on a hot summer's day in the daytime. Ah. Ha 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 ho क्या हाल है सब ठीक ठाक है वहाँ आप क्या कर रहे हैं वहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं जिंदगी जिंदगी में क्या करते हो taxi driver teacher restaurant में रोटी बनाने वाला हो karate karate roti ooh are you a government servant are you a government servant are you meeting your full responsibilities in your job excuse me are you an airline pilot there on your day off? Are you a tailor or a sailor? What do you do there? What work do you do? Good. Well, have a nice time. Have a nice rest and enjoy this live stream. But, if you send a message to me, to us, you could help to make the live stream more interesting. You know, like extra masala in the food? Masala. Ah. All right then. 7:22. Oh well, the night's still young. All I'm worried about now is whether I'll get my big strong coffee injection at 8:30 with the biscuits. I can eat those ragi biscuits with water. I've done that before, but the coffee, it's like the cream on the cake, you know. Oh, Bombi Hari. Oh, Bombi Hari. Kichuri Tayari. Oh, Bombi Hari. Any request to play a favorite song or anything like that? So, what new subjects can we move on to now? Now that we've put the Holy Trinity, you know, Holy Trinity. We've put the Holy Trinity of those three subjects behind us. What new subjects can we talk about? I see, Pooran. Well, I'm interested in languages here and there, casually. Which new languages are you learning, Pooran? Please let us know, yeah? Geography, yeah, I know a little bit about geography. Um, a few months ago, Pooran and everybody, there were suggestions, David, why don't you, from night to night, make a fixed subject and everybody can talk about that subject all night? Oh, Gigi. Oh, now the masala has arrived. The masala has arrived. Jai Ho Bhagwan. Whew, Jai Ho Bhagwan. Ah, I was just going to sleep, Gigi. Just going to sleep. And now the master cook. The master cook has arrived with a big bag of masala. Jeera, haldi, jaivitri, jaifal, ajwain. Hari Mirch, Lal Mirch, Neeli Mirch, Kali Mirch. Excuse my Hindi. Yeah, I know it's pretty rough, isn't it? And many more masalas there. In the mountains here, we use Timur. Timur. No, I'm not abusing you. Timur. Timur. Teemur. Also known as Himalayan pepper. Yeah, we use Timor, especially in the cold season. It's the best thing for drying up a cold and a cough, Sadi Jukam. So, Gigi, please send many more messages tonight, Gigi. For you, Gigi, there's no limit to the number of messages that you can send. No limit, no limit of the number of messages, and no restrictions on the content of your messages. Please stay continuously till 12 midnight, okay? No, I'm serious. Now, just just as the live stream was starting to drop down, yeah. GG, the reason people listen to this old fart, many years ago you couldn't say fart in public. Listen closely. Many years before, you couldn't say fart in public. Fart in public? You couldn't say it. It was considered very impolite. But now, every second Bakara Kagwala is saying fart in public. Every second goat herder is saying that word. It's accepted, and I'm real happy about it. Yeah, I'm not so old, Gigi. You can call me not so young, please. Not so young, okay? So which languages are you learning, Puran? Yeah, you do need native speakers around you, definitely. Yes. You're smiling, I'm wondering, Sola. Well, listen, Gigi, the reason why people are listening to this old man is because he has nothing else to do. That's why people are listening to me, Gigi, because I have nothing else to do. I have no fixed work, no fixed family, thank goodness. And did I just say that? And no fixed work, no fixed routine. I only know from 5:45 to about 12 midnight to show my young face on this live stream. I have no other talents, Gigi, no other talents, no other purpose in life, nothing else to do except come here. And because of that, people recognize who I am, why I'm here, where I'm going. They recognize all that, you know? Gigi, you have not lost any talent. You have not lost any talent in the last 2 weeks. You're firing on all cylinders. You know, like a perfectly constructed V8 cylinder engine, four cylinders on that, four cylinders on that side. Don't change your technique. Bihari is asking Gigi where he comes from in China. Yes, Gigi from China, it is true. Internet has given a voice to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, to everybody in the world to open their own live stream and just talk continuously all night. They have. It has. Yeah. Now, now, now. David, what is it like being natural? David, in your opinion, being too much civilized, is it natural? Oh, that's a very clever question, that one. Whew. Listen, Vivek, I'll just Google that and get an answer from Google. No, 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 not Google. From Meta AI will tell me everything I need to know. Just a moment, yeah? Oh, that's nice, Puran. You started with Portuguese, then picked up Spanish as well, a little bit of Russian. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Puran. ¿Cómo se va la vida loca? ¿Cómo se va la vida loca? ¿Está bien? Ajá. Muchas gracias, amigo. Muchas gracias. Wow, wow, wow. Despaciamente, despaciamente. Yeah, I'm no language expert, but when I was 23 to 24, I traveled around South America nearly 1 year. Most of South America, they speak Spanish, but in the huge country of Brazil, they speak a Brazilian form of Portuguese. And uh, in school, I studied for a couple of years French and Latin, and all of those languages are Romance languages, Romance, Roman languages. So, or the structures are very similar, you know. If you learn something of one Roman language, you've got the foot in the door to learning something of the other, you know. Russian, ah, wow, wow, wow. Russian is another very old language, yeah, wow, wow. Gigi, now as you listen to Gigi, I met this David Pahari yesterday. Oh, do you know David Pahari, do you? He's a young guy, actually originally Indian. David Pahari, yeah, yeah, younger than me. That's right. I'm another person, Gigi. I'm Pahari David, and that's David Pahari. Ah, well, I got out of this one, didn't I? He likes his whiskey. You helped him back to his hut. You threw him inside onto the mud floor and left quickly, did you? Yeah. Ah, now Vivek. And Vivek is, yeah, I was coming back to your text, Vivek. Oh, you're talking about me, Gigi. You said David Pahari. It's actually a real fact that David Pahari is a young guy, Indian, actually born in India, not pretending to be an Indian, or I should say Pahari Indian. And he's got his own YouTube channel, David Pahari. I thought you were talking about David Pahari, another person. You're confused about my name. I see. Now, Vivek, you're asking a deeply existential question, existential, to do with existence. Is it natural to be too civilized? Oh, I can't begin to answer that. Oh, I don't know, Vivek. I don't know. I don't know. I've got a terrible feeling that tonight I'm not going to have any coffee. Yeah, I'm serious. Look at my sad face. I'm not going to have any coffee tonight. Ah, so really, unless we get this geyser repaired, there's no second installment of live stream tonight. I can't live stream without coffee at 8:30. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, this is serious. It's serious. Yeah, I can tell you now. I see what's happened. There'll be no live stream tonight, but I'll try a little bit later tonight. All right? Yeah, the yeah. The electrician's in a bad mood today. I can see that. Now, I see, Vivek. So you are saying making medicines, treating patients is not natural. So then, when someone needs medical treatment and medicines, what's your technique? What do you do then, Vivek? What do you do? But tell me clearly, please. So Vivek's going on here. David, nothing is natural. Everything is artificial. Nothing is natural. Everything's artificial. If natural laws would have worked, then humanity would not have risen to such a level. Even agriculture is not natural. Ha ha. Yeah. I get you when you say ha ha. All right. Well, look, I don't know how to begin to answer those texts, really. You have been insincere today. You're never, ever getting a fucking free packet of fucking biscuits from me again. You cunning fucker. You cunning fucker. You are never, ever getting any more biscuits from me. Ever again. Right. Now, so then, Vivek, what you're saying, how does this go then? Vivek, how does this go then with the natural laws of the universe? If the natural laws are ruling everything, how does this go with what you're saying, that everything's artificial? How does it go with that? Puran, let's talk about Himalayan geography. All right, you start about that, Puran. You start the subject, okay? Ujjal Shil. Namaste, Ujjala. Namaste to you. Namaste. Nice to have you first time on the live stream. I'm not sure, Ujjal. Namaste from me. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? David, are you an atheist? Oh, my favourite subject. Ujjal. Just give me 3 or 4 minutes and I'll come back and give you a full answer, okay? Just a minute, huh? Oh, Yogesh. How are you? Wow, how are you? Fine? Hopefully, if possible, yeah, I need the coffee to, I'm telling my view, I need the coffee to get it.
I will do some magic, and at least one round of heating will work.
Talk like this just for 2 minutes into the live stream. Yes. Because I'm telling them since 1 hour, it's about this subject. But please don't. Now, this is my lovely neighbour. We live lives, but very close to each other.
Namaste, everyone.
Now, you know the background of this. Listen.
I am going to fix the geyser, and at least for one time it will give me hot water.
One time, that's enough.
And after then it will again become shaking pipe.
Yeah,
Kach will come. Then we'll finally fix it fully tomorrow.
Beautiful. That's enough. That's excellent.
And
thank you.
For now, I will fix in up to such extent it will give one time
Excellent.
5 liter hot water.
That's enough.
And after then it will again go trip.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
it's tripping, is it? I see.
Tripping.
Yeah.
unexpectedly tripping.
Yes. Yeah.
Tripping.
Tripping.
Smoking also give you a trip,
Yeah,
but nice
LSD
trip.
tripping.
And
Yeah.
geezer trip is very nonsense trip.
Wow, shabash. Beautiful. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Thank you. See
Aapko
you
bhi
soon.
you are my younger brother, but aapko dandawat pranam. Dandawat pranam. Dandawat pranam. No, that's excellent. That's excellent. Yeah. If when I have the coffee, I can stream until 12 midnight, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am doing the magic. Let me.
Yeah. And what are you, just give me a quick, what do you do? Is it about the
This
pipes or something? Is it
This
about
is
this?
this is no. This is very dangerous experiment.
Oh.
I use a iron nail and
Yeah.
put inside its motherboard.
I see.
And if it perfectly goes inside,
Yeah.
it will hit the.
To conduct the heat or something. To
No,
conduct
no.
it.
It hit a switch,
Ah.
and switch one time. If it hit it
Yeah.
perfectly,
Yeah.
it will untrip.
Oh, wow. Wow. Fantastic.
I keep
Beautiful.
it here.
Yeah. Now I'm having my coffee in 1 hour, so
One time it will give you.
Yeah.
After then,
Yeah.
maybe
it'll
it
go off.
continue
Yeah.
or
Or maybe it won't. Yeah. So will that water stay? Will I turn this off after some time?
No.
No, leave it for 1 hour. Beautiful. That's
Keep
easy.
it, and
Excellent.
if it again trip,
Yeah.
I will see it tomorrow.
Yeah,
okay?
excellent. That's
I will
excellent.
flush it out the pipeline
That's
and
excellent.
take it down.
That's all I
do
need.
something.
Coffee and for going to sleep, hot water, all in the one time. Beautiful. Thanks, brother. Wow. Well, that's okay. Good. Wow. So there will be a second installment of live stream tonight. You can guarantee that, okay? Wow. John bach gaya, John. That's now Pahari Chori sends some interesting messages to me. Interesting messages. Somebody please help with this translation from Pahadi Chori. What does the word, I won't pronounce it, but I'll spell it. New word to me, B-E-W-D-A. B-E-W-D-A. What does that mean in my English language? Now, am I an atheist? Oh, I can give you a very clever answer to that. A very clever answer. I'm not so clever, but I'll give you a very clever answer to that. Vivek, David, being cunning and being something hard is natural, human instinct. Oh, I believe that, Vivek. Humans must have some cunning. We must have some cunning to survive, especially if we leave our small village and go even just to go to the local market. We must have some cunning. Otherwise, we'll get cheated, we'll get robbed. Yeah. Now, all right, Pura, let's talk about some geography. Yes, Ujjal, I'm in Korsani in Uttarakhand. Korsani, my oldest home. Puran Bisht. Coming back to you, Ujjal, about the atheist, okay? I see. Buddha means drunkard. Drunkard. Thanks for your nice comment, Pahari Chori. Please come back. Please stay on the live stream. You're very welcome on the live stream, okay? Very welcome. And send some more messages, Pahari Chori, okay? Now, Puran, you are asking me Which is the highest peak in India? Now, Puran, let me ask you. There are two answers to that. There are two answers. One, Puran Bisht, is that the highest peak in India, the highest peak on Indian territory is Kanchenjunga, Darjeeling, right? Everybody knows that. The highest peak in India on Indian territory, touching Indian territory, is Kanchenjunga near Darjeeling. Lekin, but the highest peak totally in Indian territory, and that Kanchenjunga is about 28,000 feet, right? The highest peak totally inside Indian territory, in other words, it's 100% all Indian peak, is in Uttarakhand, Nanda Devi Himal, about just under 8,000 meters, right? Right. I'm sure of those two facts. I'm sure 100%, because this is a controversial subject, you know? Now, Ujjal, am I an atheist? Now, Ujjal, are you still here? Are you still here, please? And then I'll answer your question, okay? Hi, Wandering Soul, how are you? Fine? Good. Good. Ujjal, am I an atheist? Ujjal, if we are talking in common language, which everybody understands, and if we are using the common expression God, then I'm not an atheist. I'm trying to keep this simple, because this also is it's a trick question. Are you an atheist? And my answer is this, Ujjal. Did I come to this planet when I was born? Did I come to this planet completely under my own individual effort? Did I bring myself to this planet myself? Obviously not. I'm keeping this real simple, Puran, Ujjal, because it's a very tricky question. Are you an atheist, or do you believe in God, right? Ujjal, some great, deep, infinite power brought me to this planet, and therefore I am definitely not an atheist. That's the simple, short question. Are you happy with that? Hi, Rosie. How are you going? You had a little argument with some people, did you? Was that just a normal sort of living day-to-day type of argument? Nothing too serious, was it? Nothing too traumatic or misunderstanding or something like that? You went to pray, I see. Thanks, Puran. Yeah, I know I'm right on that subject. Kanchenjunga, right, is on Indian territory, but I didn't say Kanchenjunga near Darjeeling is half shared by, to the east, Bharat, and half shared to the west by Nepal. 50-50 exactly. And interestingly, Puran, because I checked this up on the internet, I was thinking there before, so if a person wants to climb Kanchenjunga Himal, which country do they go to get permission? And the answer is Nepal. It was a sort of an old arrangement that India and Nepal made with each other, that Nepal handles 100% of all trekking permits. That's right. Yeah, Vivek, what's your own interpretation, basically? What's your own interpretation? Please tell everybody. Rosie, can I ask you a very personal question? Are you sometimes deeply, deeply dissatisfied with your fellow human beings? No, no, I know it's a deep question, but don't worry, you are not alone. Are you sometimes or from day to day very, very dissatisfied with your fellow human beings, with the way that some human beings act? Are you? Yeah, we're talking about truth, aren't we? And human behavior. Huh? Yes or no? Just yes or no. Puran Bisht. Oh, this is a tricky one, Puran. Which mountain is higher than Kanchenjunga and is claimed by India? Well, I think that's obvious. We're talking about POK, aren't we? Pakistan occupied. I think that's a pretty obvious one. Pakistan occupied Kashmir. We're talking about the Karakoram range, which also has some of the very highest peaks, doesn't it? Talking about K2, aren't we? K2, Karakoram 2. Eh? Second, well, without doubt, the second highest mountain on the planet. Eh? I think that's pretty obvious, that one. There's a place called Skaradu in Curran, POK, right? Pakistan occupied Kashmir, which I'd often wanted to visit, but not these days. And it's right in front of the Kanchenjunga. Excuse me, Skaradu in Pakistan is right in front of the Karakoram range, especially Karakoram 2, K2, yeah, aka Godwin Austen, yeah. But I don't like Godwin Austen because it's a foreign imported imposed name. Just like Everest is. Everest is not the real name. The real name is in Nepali Sagarmatha, head above the clouds or something, head above the ocean, yeah. It's got a Chinese name too, yeah. Chomo Lungma, mother goddess of the earth. So Everest was imposed by the British, who got permission to survey that area of Nepal about 200 years ago. That's right, yeah. And the surveyor general of the expedition was called Lieutenant Everest. And listen to this. Lieutenant Everest obviously had a huge ego. And when oh, I hope that's not too bright for you, the light, is it? When when it was confirmed to Lieutenant Everest, the man in charge of the expedition, that Everest was the highest peak in the world, he thought, oh, wow, let's put my name on this. My name will remain immortal forever and ever. And his ego got the better of him. And listen to this. This is a true story. He was advised for months and months before they officially named it. He was advised by the top experts, British, Nepali, and Chinese, please respect the local cultures. This is another negative thing from, yeah, I won't say the subject, but you know what it is, from Europe spreading all around the world. He was advised for ages and ages by the top Chinese experts in his own English language. He was advised by the top Nepali mountaineering geographical experts in English. Lieutenant Everest, please respect fully the thousands of years old local cultures and languages which in Nepali call this highest mountain on the planet Sagarmatha, and which the Chinese call Chomo Lungma, Mother, Mother Goddess of the Earth. Please, please respect it. You must. This is natural. This is good. This is good. Respectful. And you know what the son of gave it his own name. This exactly tells you the mindset and the heart set of those Europeans. I'll only say this. This explains to you very, very well the mindset and the heart set and the arrogance of those Europeans who, from about the 16th century, spread all around the world, or almost all around the world. It tells you about their arrogance. It does, doesn't it? What do you people think about that? Rosie, these people who you talked about the other night about trying to affect your reputation, ruining your reputation. I mean, what was the source of all this? What was the source of all this? Can I ask you? Was it any mistake you made? Was it any, I mean, we're talking about reality. You don't need to reply if you don't want to, but was there something some sort of misunderstanding that you made? Or was it all from their side? Thanks, Pooran. Yeah, I've lived over here many, many years. I love geography, but in recent years I haven't really looked at geography too much. But I love geography from school. I loved it because Pooran and everybody, from the age of 9, I was already a world traveller. From the age of 9. I've told this story before. I was already a world traveller in my mind and heart and soul. But I had not left England at that time. And at the age of 9 to 10 to 11, I was copying maps from atlases, copying maps, preparing maps myself, just simple ones of different countries. And I was saying, one day, thanks for replying, Rosie. I used to prepare these maps. And I used to think, one day I'll visit that country. One day I'll sit alongside that river. One day I'll climb the biggest hill in the country. You know, a big hill, 8,000 feet, yeah? And I did in Sri Lanka. And I remember I used to colour all the rivers and the oceans were coloured in blue. I used to spend a lot of money from my mum and dad with blue pencils especially, blue colours for the oceans and the rivers, and green for the forests, and just leaving it plain white for mountains and snow, of course, you know, and capital cities. I used to put a square, a coloured square, a red coloured square, and that would be the capital cities, you know, and yeah. I loved history also, but I studied history myself, and I studied geography during school because in school you had an option, geography or history, and so I studied history at night on my own, you know, geography in the daytime at school. And in those days, when I was 9 and 10, the planet had about 98 independent countries, and I could remember the names of 94 capital cities, but I always had this mental block to remember the last 4 capital cities. They were strange names, 2 countries in Central Asia and 2 countries in Africa, and I just could not remember the names of those countries. I see, Rosie. Well, it's good for you to talk about it. You didn't do anything yourself. You was just going to do a live stream and a mess followed me. I never even spoke rudely to anyone there until this argument. Was it just from the one source they were sort of attacking you, or did other people join in, or what? Hi, Shinchan. Namaste, David. What's your opinion about the afterlife? Oh, that's an easy subject. Are you serious? That's a very complicated subject, Shinchan. May I have 5 minutes to collect my thoughts on that one? Bob, Bob. How are you? How are you? How are your energy levels? Daisy Technology Fishing. Daisy Technology Fishing. Hi, Daisy. How are you? Vivek, the start of a belief, wrong or right, is God in the making. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely right, Vivek. Very well said. That's why I said to who asked me that question? Are you an atheist? Who asked me that question? Ujol or That's why I asked the questioner. David, are you an atheist? That's why I asked, are we talking in just common, easily understandable language? Yes or no? Ujjal, well, you've heard my explanation, which is the truth, about if K2 is the highest mountain in India. But the full question, Ujjal, should be, what is the highest mountain 100% totally inside India? And there's only one answer, and that's here in Uttarakhand. Nanda Devi Himal is just under 8,000 feet. That is the correct answer. Once again, for the last time, Ujjal, K2 is in disputed territory, right? It's in Pakistan, occupy Kashmir, and Pakistan are occupying 100% the area where K2 stands. So that's where it becomes complicated, you know? Do you agree with that? We're talking about who currently 100% administers, occupies, rules the territory where Karakoram 2 stands. It's very clear cut. Vivek, David, this question is not correct. Are you an atheist? Well, anyhow, I'm certainly not an atheist, and I'm trying to keep it using very, very simple language. I'm a simple thinking person, and what more can I say, really? However, if you want to follow up that, you can. Now, that's right, Puran. Puran, are you still there? I have seen many times the full panorama from Corsani, Puran, um, from different places around Corsani. On a very clear day, Puran, let's say between early December to mid-March, on a very clear day, on the east you can see the three major peaks of West Nepal, Nampa, Api and Saipal. Then you come across into Uttarakhand, and you've got a very prominent, most beautiful peak called Panchachuli Himal behind Munsiari. Then you've got, instead of me repeating all these names just before my coffee, Why not? You look on Google or YouTube and you can get all the names there, right? Including Nanda Devi Puran, that's right, double-headed peak. And finally, the view ends in Western Garhwal, probably going into Himachal Pradesh, like Bandarpunch Himal, Nilkant Himal, Shivaling, Nilkant Himal, Chokamba, and all these other peaks. That's the end of the Western panorama, you know? So, if you're still here, Pahadi Chori, how are you tonight, Pahadi Chori? Are you happy? Are you happy in your life? You send me some interesting messages, Pahari Chori. Tonight you sent the message, Buda, drunkard. Um, who's the drunkard here? It's not me. So, is it you? Anyhow, come back again, Pahari Chori, and join our family for a longer time. Yeah, don't just come and go and that. Come and stay longer. We're one big family here. We like to talk with each other. Now, Puran Bisht, you went right under the Panchachuli Peak, 0 point. Very nice. Wow, you love to trek, yeah? Very, very nice. Wow. Puran, maybe I mentioned this before. Look, in 5 minutes, we need to have a supper break. So, please don't send any more. Don't send any more messages now, so I can answer all your questions inside 7 or 8 minutes. Um, Puran, if you remind me later tonight or next time, I'll tell you something about a place I've lived many, many, many times for long periods in Nepal, called Daman, that is Daman, Daman, Nepal. I know that place very, very well, where you can get definitely one of the world's greatest mountain panoramas, Puran. If you next time you come back, anytime, remind me and I'll give you a little background about it. It's a place where every mountain lover should visit one time in their lifetime. Um, in central Nepal, about 70 kilometers south of Kathmandu, Daman, Daman. And if you remind me, Pura, next time you come, I'll tell you about that, the view available from there. In the top 10 on the planet, definitely. Some say in the top 5. Yeah, that's right, Rajarumba. I know the name Rajarumba and places like that. We can continue this story about the Kumani and Garhwali panoramas later if you like, Puran. Peak in front of Panchachuli called Nagini Dhura. That's a new name to me. Hi, Binod Kumar. Please, no more new messages now, so that in 6 minutes I can enjoy a nice um, supper break. Yeah, some strong coffee, millet, ragi biscuits. And so please, at the moment, no more new messages. Then I can answer your messages easily in the next 6 or 7 minutes. And otherwise, please come back at 9 p.m. Yeah, Ranger, Ranger. Hi, Ranger. How are you? Yeah, I'm living in the Himalayan foothills, um, in Uttarakhand state, northern India. Thanks, Rosie. Thanks, Rosie. Listen, you will work all those things out. Um, oof. One of the most difficult things for a human being to do on this planet, Rosie, is to live with other human beings. Hi, Binod, how are you? Yeah, Binod, please come back at 9 o'clock. We can have a nice relaxed talk then, okay? Hi, Ranger, please come back if you can. Yeah, Ranger, I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David, because coming and going, I've lived in the Himalayas half of my lifetime in total. Yeah, Rosie, mountains are marvelous things, aren't they? Do you think sometimes, Rosie, of escaping up to the Himalayas for a week or two, leave that city behind you for a couple of weeks? Eh? Leave the mobile phone back in Delhi? Yeah, no, I'm serious. Just take a little toy phone, just bring a little toy phone. You know, you can just make calls on it only, no internet. That's right, Bihari. Oh, the lap of the mountains. Oh. Shin-chan. Now, Shin-chan, please come back later, if you can, tonight after 9 p.m. and send me again your text, will you? We're just having a break now. That's right. This is the Himalayan, the lesser Himalayas. Puran, that's right. That's right. Really, it's all one entity, isn't it, you know? Well, I've answered. Yes, Shin-chan, please ask me about the afterlife also. Daisy Technology, please come back at 9 o'clock if you can, yeah? Right, that's it. I'm going right now. I need a serious hit of strong, sweet black coffee with ginger powder, some ragi biscuits, millet biscuits, and that will reinvigorate me for 9 o'clock, okay? All right then, namaste to everybody. I love you as usual. Thanks for coming back. And Gigi, please, never, never leave this live stream, Gigi. We lost a great contributor last night for other reasons, and we don't want to lose you, okay? All right, namaste. Thank you. Come back in 50 minutes, yeah? Good, 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 good. Wow, wow, wow. 45 minutes. Good, good, good.